guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a video that I saw Kelly Gooch post on her YouTube channel and I was like, what is she talking about? Makeup that I would recommend to my worst enemy. And I feel like it's just been so crazy with the new makeup releases. So I thought it would be fun to roast some products. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. If you guys are wondering what is on my face, I will link the video with this look in my description box along with all of the products I used on my face. If you like tan girl friendly makeup reviews, if you like to see swatches, all of the things, then this is the place for you. I post about 3 to 4 times every week. And I would love if you subscribe so you don't miss out. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so technically I feel like this is like the worst of makeup video, and I am a very forgetful person and I try a lot of makeup, so it's always hard for me to keep track of products I don't really like. So this year, being the MacGyver that I am, I actually purchased a trash can to put products that I wasn't enjoying. So we're gonna kind of just go with it and make this kind of fun and lighthearted. You might see a lot of these in my end of the year videos, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and dig in here and see what we could recommend to our worst enemy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of eyeshadow palettes in here. Let's start off with this one. Okay, I also feel like I need to give a disclaimer because Kelly did too. I mean, I don't feel like I have any like real enemies that I can like think of off the top of my head, but if you are an enemy of mine, this one's for you. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Okay, let's talk about this beautiful, this amazing pastel palette. So if my enemy was like, Karen, what's a good pastel palette? I'd be like, girl, you're gonna love this one from ColourPop. I will say, in their defense, it has a great price point. And the other disclaimer is I'm not the best with pastel shades. So maybe if you are more skilled with pastels, you would really like this one. But for me, girl, I was on the struggle bus with this. This was one of those palettes that I actually got from ColourPop in PR, which, I mean, snaps to me. ColourPop PR list 2022, here we are. But I wish that out of all the palettes they launched this year, this was not one they sent my way. So here you go. This is my first recommendation to my enemy. The next product is if my enemy was like, Karen, what's a good liquid eyeshadow that I can get at the drugstore? I'd be like, oh my gosh, have you heard of one of my favorite brands, Profusion? Well, they make these amazing liquid eyeshadows in all these great pastel shades. You should definitely pick them up. These ones are just very runny. You have to put a lot on to make them opaque, which like really is rough if you have like hooded lids. Overall, this was just like a ship show, and I really wish that they had done a better job on this formula. So if you're looking for some really nice liquid eyeshadows from the drugstore, these are the ones you want to get. Okay, so the next thing I would recommend to my worst enemy, if they were like, Karen, what are your go-to like lip shades? I'd be like, oh, you mean these ones? So I actually have a variety of different brands here. And don't get me wrong, I love a good like lip oil that's in like this bright cherry shade, especially for the summertime when it has like that little cherry look. But this one, I don't actually remember why I don't like this. Probably just because I couldn't see myself wearing it with the sparkles. I know that like Lunar Beauty has a lip oil like this. I think I would definitely gravitate more towards something like that. Or Chill, I think from, what's that brand? Oh my god, Tower 28. They have nice ones, but like I mean, I love Nomad, but I don't know who wants like a lilac sparkly lip gloss. I don't know if those are making a comeback this year. Maybe I didn't get the memo on the hot pink lip glosses. Like these are just not shades that I find to be very trendy, to be honest. Like I don't shy away from really kind of what's the word, niche like lip colors, but like I feel like these are so retro and I just don't know when they made a comeback. But yeah, if my worst enemy wanted some like lip recommendations, I'd be like, oh yeah, check out all of these colors because they're just like freaking fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next, let's talk about hydration, because my enemy probably has dry skin like I do, and if she was like, Karen, what's a good hydrating face moisturizer? I'd be like, I got you. So I definitely suggest this hydration cream. This is version 1 from Refer. I think they've come out with a version 2. I mean, thank goodness they did, because version 1 for me was just not hydrating enough. I have pretty dry skin. I live in a very cold climate. In the summertime, it's fine, but in the wintertime, I need some hydration, and I was so excited to try Refer's skincare. Basically, you could like pay your own price for this, so I was like, oh yeah, let me try that. And yeah, I was very disappointed. So this has niacinamide, dimethicone, centella, acetica, meadow foam seed oil, and hyaluronic acid complex, fragrance-free, essential oil-free for all skin types. Yeah, I think this is definitely not for dry skin, so not a fan. Another one that I tried from a brand I really like is the Inky List Omega Water Cream. This is a lightweight and hydrating moisturizer. Again, probably not for somebody with as dry skin as what I have. So not my favorite, definitely not the worst, I would say, but definitely not my favorite. And then last, but certainly not least, this one deserves all the shame, because this one was marketed as like, it's gonna change your life if you have dry skin. And oh my God, I bought this so fast, which I never usually do because I'm like very, very skeptical. This is called the After Balm. It's a moisture barrier recovery cream. No. This does not work as well as I assumed it would. I was thinking this was going to be like a dupe to my Honey Halo from Pharmacy, which is like one of my go-tos. I recently tried out the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. That one was fabulous. I just got the Lord Jones moisturizer that my friend was recommending. So I've been trying some really good hydrating creams, but this one was not one of them. So really cute packaging. My worst enemy would probably love it, but for me it's a hard pass. So my enemy would probably know that I love colorful eyeshadow palettes. So if they're like, Karen, what's the best like colorful eyeshadow palettes you would suggest? I'd be like, I got you. Check out these Color Block eyeshadow palettes from Huda Beauty. I love her. She's so great. These ones were so disappointing. I was so excited because Huda Beauty does color, but she does them in these formats, and so I'm always so excited when we get some color, because the bigger palettes are typically neutral palettes, and I'm always skeptical because I feel like her bigger palettes are better quality. These ones, I mean, look at these two color stories. Of course I had to get them, and I was so disappointed in these. There was not that great pigmentation. This one especially I was pissed about. I will say the cake liner shades are really nice. That's like the only saving grace in these, and the packaging is really cute. But overall, the only person I want playing with these are my worst enemy. Okay, so the next product is if my worst enemy was like, Karen, what's the best highlighter? I just want an amazing highlighter. I'd be like, well, I do have an amazing highlighter to recommend to you, but good luck with the packaging. So Soul Body and these like body highlighters, I just don't get it. Like, surely they know by now that people are like breaking nails, breaking backs, breaking arms, trying to get into this packaging. The product on the inside is great, but ain't nobody got time for this packaging, okay? So yeah, I mean, I'm opening them now with ease because I don't have like long nails right now, but if you have acrylics, like good luck, because you're not getting into these. So yeah, they're up there with products I would recommend to my worst enemy. Okay, so my enemy is like, Karen, what's a good product? I don't want to spend too much money, but I would love a good fragrance. What do you got for me? And I'd be like, girl, check out Dossier. They have amazing designer dupe fragrances. And I mean, these fragrances are nice. I just don't get the concept of the fact that they're dupes, because I have some of the dupes that these are supposed to be duping, and I personally just don't get it. I just don't get it. They're really nice, great, you know, great option for people that don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars on fragrances, because fragrances can be expensive. But for me, I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so the next thing I would recommend to my worst enemy, if they were like, girl, I love celestial vibes, I'm into the zodiacs, do you have an eyeshadow palette recommendation for me? I'm like, I got you. Check out the BH Cosmetics Mystic Moon palette. Now, I honestly don't know what possessed me to buy this other than the fact that BH Cosmetics generally has fabulous eyeshadows. So I was like, you know, I'm a little scared of cool tones, but let me give it a go. So I did grab this palette. I think it was available on Beauty Bay, so I grabbed it on Beauty Bay and I was so disappointed. This palette took BH back to before they were like so hyped, before they were rocking their like travel series formulas, their ice cream sundae formulas, just the bad BH formula. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed in this palette, and I think for that reason my enemy would love it. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video, if my enemy was like, Karen, I need a good foundation with some SPF, I'd be like, girl, Kosas. Kosas has you covered. This is their Revealer Skin Improving Foundation, medium coverage, natural dreamy finish. I don't know, let me see if it says how much SPF is in this. 25. So I don't know if it was just me, because I saw so many people recommending this for the Sephora sale. People were buying this in the Sephora sale, and I actually bought a shade. It didn't end up working out, and then I had this shade sent to me from Kosas. And you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a few years, I love Kosas, especially their tinted face oil, and I was so excited for a medium coverage foundation from them. Unfortunately, this was so disappointing. I had such a hard time color matching. I mean, this one is medium deep, neutral olive 290. That sounds like a good description for what my face might look like in the summertime. But nope, we were way off with this one. I was way off with the original shade I picked up. It's just like way too dark, way too gray toned. I was so frustrated with trying to make this work that I basically gave up on it. This is definitely getting decluttered out of my collection this year. So that's why I think that it totally deserves to be recommended to my enemy. Okay, you guys, so that is it for products I would recommend to my worst enemy. Like I said, this one was inspired by Kelly Gooch. I don't know if she is the original creator of this video, but I will link her video down below. And if I find any other videos, I'll link those down below as well. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Let me know down in the comments, what product would you recommend to your worst enemy? You guys know I'm super nosy, so leave me a comment down below and I will see you in a new video very soon. Bye guys!